Hello, I am Lawrence Skuvanek, President of Texas Tech University. It is my pleasure to welcome each of you to this, the May 2020 virtual commencement of Texas Tech University. Please join me in a moment of reflection for our national anthem, performed by faculty member from Texas Tech University's School of Music. Today is a very special day. This day represents the culmination of an incredible amount of work, determination, and sacrifice by you, but also by your family and all those who supported you. As you gather to watch this virtual commencement ceremony on your televisions, laptops, or phones, it is certainly not the day you or any one of us at Texas Tech had envisioned. Instead of looking into the lens of this camera, I would much rather be standing in front of you in the presence of your loved ones and friends at the United Supermarkets Arena. Although our traditional commencement ceremony was not possible, we must not let it dampen our spirit of celebration for all that you, the class of 2020, has accomplished. For some, graduation represents another step in your academic journey, and for others, the beginning of a completely new chapter of your life. The pathway to this moment has presented obstacles, academic, personal, financial, but you overcame those obstacles and met the challenges that were presented to you. That is why today we celebrate your spirit and perseverance. This unprecedented moment in history provides us with a valuable lesson on just how quickly our life circumstances can change. But despite the challenges and the uncertainties we are facing, it's important to remember that your time at Texas Tech has prepared you for this moment and for your future. Texas Tech is a premier student-focused institution whose graduates not only excel in their profession, but support their communities with a great spirit of generosity and compassion. As a research-focused institution of higher education, we play a critical role in providing insights and solutions to government and industry across West Texas, our state, and the nation. These traits of the Red Raider family have been so evident as we have responded to this unprecedented moment in history. It's in our DNA as Red Raiders to roll up our sleeves and go to work to face our challenges head on. As May 2020 graduates, the skills and character you will take from Texas Tech will position you to make special contributions now and in the future. That's what it means to be Red Raiders. You and your classmates represent the 93rd graduating class at Texas Tech University. And today you join a new family, a family that is built on close personal relationships, common experiences, and a love and passion for a place where you spent some of the most defining years of your lives. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Ted Mitchell, Chancellor of the Texas Tech University System.
From the Texas Tech University System, welcome to graduation. I realize this is very different than what we're all used to with traditional graduation ceremonies, but in fact, today you're making history. This is the first and only online virtual graduation that Texas Tech University System has ever had. And if you think about it for just a minute, all of the degrees that you're getting now are representations of your ability to solve problems. And in this particular environment, this is a perfect example of what that means. Finding yourself with a challenge, looking for an opportunity related to that challenge, and then making the best of it. So those of you that are graduating today, think about this for just a moment. This is not the first challenge that we've faced as a nation. Look at your parents. Most of your parents would have lived through things like the Cuban Missile Crisis, the assassination of a president, the assassination of Martin Luther King. In the 70s, they would have lived through things like the Watergate crisis, the Arab oil embargo, the Iranian hostage situation. In the 80s, they would have been around during the collapse of the Soviet Union and the falling of the Berlin Wall. And most of you then were born by the time that we had to face things like the Y2K bug, the 2000 dot-com bubble burst with the economy really tanking at that time. And then of course, there was September 11th. Your parents and you have lived through either one or even two wars in Iraq. The point with all of this is that as a nation and as a people, we've had to deal with crisis time and again and again. But I want you to remember something. Think back on your own childhood. Think back on what your parents did for you. During any of these times of crisis, what your families would do, what your parents would do, is they would still get up every morning, they'd fix you breakfast with a smile, they would get you ready for school, they would go to work, they would save money to prepare for your future. So here you are today. You're now receiving degrees that will allow you to do things that very few people in society can do. The educations that you've received and the degrees that you're being awarded today are representative of your ability to face challenges, overcome them, and not just survive, but thrive. So, as part of this historical, virtual graduation ceremony, I would ask that you reflect for just a few minutes about the challenges that in your lifetime we have faced as a nation, about the challenges that your parents faced. And as you look forward, think about the things you can do to make this world a better place for those that will come after you, including someday your own children. Just remember always to strive for honor. And now it's my great privilege to introduce Chairman Christopher Huckabee, a graduate of Texas Tech University, and he will bring you a welcome on behalf of our Board of Regents.
Thank you, Chancellor Mitchell. On behalf of the Texas Tech University System Board of Regents, welcome to virtual graduation, and congratulations to the parents, family members, and friends who join us today. This is a time of celebration, not only for each graduate, but also for our faculty who've invested themselves in each of our graduates this year. As a Texas Tech alum and fellow Red Raider, I pay tribute to those of you who will receive your diplomas today. The fact that you have reached this milestone is a sign of your commitment and dedication. You earned this degree through hard work and determination. We congratulate you. I know this is a bittersweet moment. As a father of a graduating senior, I understand this was not the spring semester you envisioned. You pushed through the obstacles and you made it to this point. Well done. I'm sure many of you are already thinking fondly of the memories you created as a student at Texas Tech. As for some of those memories, I have advice. Sometimes what happened in Lubbock just needs to stay in Lubbock. I know that many of you are excited for this day so you can depart to that new job, the new city, or that next big adventure. But the longer you're away from Texas Tech, the more you will realize it's those little things that make being a Red Raider so special. You will come to realize the special traditions that hold all Red Raiders together and make us in many respects a family. Someday you'll be in a faraway city and you'll notice a double T on the car in front of you, or you'll see someone proudly wearing a Texas Tech shirt. You'll feel an instant urge to get your guns up high. Again, a bit of advice. That guns up thing in the airport security line does not always work, as our friends at TSA just don't seem to understand. So be careful with that one. Even when you aren't wearing red and black on the outside, I hope that you will always have it in your heart. Regardless of what you do, I am confident that you will become part of another tradition at Texas Tech. Graduates who've become leaders in their families and their communities. Maybe you'll go on to become rich and famous. Maybe you'll lead corporations, states, or even our nation. Regardless of where your career path leads, try to live by the words of the Matador song. Strive for honor evermore. If you do that, you will always find success. To all graduates today, congratulations. Please keep in touch. You are always welcome here. And as always, God bless Texas Tech.
Thank you, Chairman Huckabee. And now it is my pleasure to introduce an outstanding young Red Raider to share some words of inspiration with you. He had an incredible career here in Lubbock, and just in a few short years, he has become the global face of the NFL. We all watched him lead the Kansas City Chiefs to victory in Super Bowl 54 with an MVP performance. Let's remember, he was the first quarterback from a university in Texas to lead his team to a Super Bowl victory. He exemplifies our university tagline, "From here, it's possible." I'm honored to introduce Patrick Mahomes.
Class of 2020, congratulations. You did it. You made it. And I'm beyond excited that I get to share this celebration with my fellow Red Raiders. I know this isn't the graduation ceremony that you and your families had envisioned, but that doesn't change the outcome or all the hard work, long hours, and sacrifices that you made to achieve this milestone. I know this is for sure not how you imagined spending your last days as a student. I'm sure you'd rather be hitting up Chimmy's or Broadway to celebrate this day. But the world is in a different place today than it was just a few weeks ago. And as Red Raiders, we're built to persevere in difficult times. We've all had to take a moment and learn to adjust to these new challenges. And when the odds are stacked against us, we make a play. And I can tell you, this is going to make us all more competitive and hungrier than ever. Remember, this is still a day to celebrate, to look back on your friends you've made, the professors who have changed your life, and the memories that you will cherish forever. Whatever plans lie in front of you, I have no doubt you will go out there and show the world what it means to come from Lubbock, Texas. Go out and win your Super Bowl. Congrats, class of 2020. I can't wait to see what you do next.
Thank you, Patrick. It is my pleasure to introduce our student speakers. We asked these students what it meant to them to graduate from Texas Tech, and they will share those impressions with us now. Our graduate speaker is Miss Alicia Goodman, graduating with a Doctor of Philosophy in Fine Arts, and our undergraduate speaker is Miss Kira Einan, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Human Sciences.
To graduate with a PhD from TTU means a chance to change the world. For me, it's through arts advocacy and increased access to the arts. Completing this degree means that I have not only accomplished a goal I set for myself a long time ago, it also means I can finally pursue a dream career in academia, one that will help the students of tomorrow achieve their own educational goals. This PhD is the culmination of years of perseverance, sweat, and a lot of coffee. These last few years have taught me how far I can go in every aspect of my professional and academic life. As a Red Raider, I know I have the tools to help me succeed in my future endeavors. I came to TTU from Japan and was immediately thrust into a family in the School of Theater and Dance and the larger TTU community. Being involved with the International Student Council, studying late on the oh-so-secret balcony in the sub, walking my dog around campus, hearing the bells ring out after sporting victories, testing limits of how many books I can fit into my study carrel, teaching undergraduates how to sword fight, yes, really, late nights at rehearsal, and laughing with friends are some of the memories I will carry with me. Reflecting over my time at Texas Tech, it is difficult to put into words how much this experience means to me and how my life has changed, but I can put it into numbers. 306 pages for my dissertation, 103 credit hours, 23 courses, 17 conferences, 16 professors, 13 courses taught, 9 fellowships, 8 scholarships, 7 publications, 6 weeks at the TTU Center in Sevilla, 5 events produced, 4 fellowships, 3 companies established, 2 grants, 1 PhD, countless memories. During my tenure at Texas Tech, I worked at the Graduate Writing Center. Over the last 3.5 years, I have worked with hundreds of graduate students from nearly every department. I have learned so much from their theses, dissertations, and publications. I have routinely been amazed at the high-quality scholarship and have often marveled at how I could possibly be counted among these brilliant people. Recognizing the level of excellence of my peers, I know that Texas Tech University has cultivated the best students. Considering the great things my doctoral cohort have accomplished and will accomplish in the future, I know that graduating with my PhD from Texas Tech University means excellence. Excellence in education, research, scholarship, industry, and creativity for the betterment of the world.
Graduating from Texas Tech University has been a dream of mine since I was a little girl. I grew up loving the Red Raiders since my parents met at Texas Tech back in 1990. I pursued this goal of attending Texas Tech University wholeheartedly throughout my entire upbringing. However, things took an abrupt turn. On May 31st, 2014, I was in a fatal car wreck that killed my dad and my little brother, Aiden. It almost killed my youngest sister and me as well. Because of this fatal car wreck, I received a traumatic brain injury, as well as many other detrimental injuries that will affect me for the remainder of my life. I was told that this traumatic brain injury would keep me from being able to go to college. However, with faith and hard work and help from Student Disability Services, I'm now graduating a year early with honors. To me, graduating from Texas Tech University is the biggest honor and truly implements the motto of Fight Raiders Fight. I defied all the odds against me. I did this for my dad. Throughout my time at Texas Tech, I had the honor and privilege of participating in various organizations that helped me to enrich my time as a Red Raider. I'm an active member of Kappa Kappa Gamma, Texas Tech Women's Club Volleyball, and the Pre-Occupational Therapy Club. Through these incredible organizations, and by holding leadership roles in all of them, I learned more of what it meant to have Raider pride. I made countless friendships, memories, and earned valuable life skills that I will carry on with me even after my time at Texas Tech. I learned to always strive for honor by doing my best in everything and never giving up. I learned that fearless champions ever be teaches that champions come from hard work, sweat, and tears. This makes me think about our beloved basketball team. They implemented true determination and demonstrated to the student body that even though you may be classified as an underdog, that does not mean you should succumb to anyone's views of you. No, on the contrary, you should work even harder. I was inspired by the way our beloved basketball team paved and continues to pave a way for all of us as Red Raiders. I was so inspired by their work and ethic and by the way they overcame constant odds that I decided to follow suit in my own way. I applied for a study abroad program through Texas Tech and got accepted. It was a highly competitive application cycle, and I was honored to be one of the selected students. I went to Lisbon, Portugal, where I shadowed medical professionals and learned valuable professional, communicative, and ethical practices. This was an experience of a lifetime that I will always treasure. The faculty and staff at Texas Tech have allowed me to truly prosper in all of my endeavors. They have provided me with the resources, facilities, and opportunities that set me up for success. My professors became mentors, demonstrating poise, diligence, passion, and excellence in their classrooms. This inspired me in my hopeful pursuit of becoming a pediatric occupational therapist. My academic advisors served me selflessly by helping me in all of my academic career choices and never ceasing to encourage me. And President Skubanek, an exemplary leader who has demonstrated phenomenal leadership skills. He heard my story when I wrote to him expressing my disappointment that my graduation ceremony in May was going to be moved online. He talked with me, sharing a compassion that made all the difference in the world. My time at Texas Tech University is something I've come to treasure and hold dear to my heart. I proudly identify as a Red Raider and truly consider this description as a defining part of my identity, along with my faith, allowed me to heal from devastating injuries I acquired from that fatal car wreck. I have found allies and wonderful people to help me succeed in my life and cope with the trauma from my childhood. By attending Texas Tech University, I've been able to smile and reminisce with my mother at the places on campus where she and my dad first met. This helped me to remember the beautiful love story they shared. I've developed into a more well-rounded individual from participating in Kappa Kappa Gamma, Texas Tech Women's Club Volleyball, and the Preoccupational Therapy Club. To me, graduation from Texas Tech means I will be a part of an incredible legacy, a legacy where fight Raiders fight, strive for honor, and Raider pride are implemented in every aspect of my life. Graduating from Texas Tech is one of the biggest accomplishments of my life. This one is for you, Dad and Aiden. Thank you both for teaching me to never give up. To the Red Raider community, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you, Alicia and Kira. It is my pleasure to introduce the Provost of Texas Tech University, Dr. Michael Gallion.
Degrees are awarded to those who have successfully completed all requirements established by the university and the faculties of their colleges and departments. President Skubanek, the candidates are recommended to you for the conferring of their respective degrees.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of Texas Tech University, I confer upon each of you the degree for which the Provost has recommended you. You may now turn your tassels to the left. Also, at this time, those who have the official Texas Tech Alumni Association class ring may turn their rings outward. Congratulations.
We will now proceed with the recognition of individual graduates.
Hello, I'm Jesse Perez Mendez, Dean of the College of Education here at Texas Tech University. Normally we would all be together in the Allen Theater in the Student Union building, watching each of you walk across the stage during our induction and hooding ceremonies. But these are not normal times, are they? The day of induction and hooding are my favorite day each semester because we get to come and see you and shake your hands. We get to meet your families. The entire College of Education gets to come together and celebrate. the recruiters who may have first introduced you to Texas Tech University, the advisors that guided your studies, and the faculty members that served as your mentors. The truth is, even though we're not in the same place, we are all still together celebrating each of you and your accomplishments. For those of you who are being inducted into the ranks of professional educators today, we congratulate you. Has there ever been a time in history where teachers were more valued and appreciated than they are now? If you're receiving a master's or doctoral degree today, we welcome you to our ranks as colleagues and look forward to your contributions you will make in your chosen field. The phrase uncertain times is being used everywhere these days. But in these uncertain times, there are a few things I am completely certain of. I am certain that each of you had the support of very special people that helped you get where you are today. I am certain that the College of Education will be very proud to call you alumni. And I am very certain that each one of you will make a difference as Red Raiders. Reckham.
It's a privilege to have this opportunity to share this message with you today. I'm also a professional counselor. And as a professional counselor, I find that in times of stress and uncertainty, we all call upon our core values to guide us through the process. It's these core values that we've all called upon in the College of Education. And for us, the core values of inclusivity and integrity are the ones that have guided us. We hope that in the next chapter of your life, those values are what guide you as well.
Congratulations, graduates. Teaching is one of the most challenging and rewarding career pathways there are, and as the chair of the Teacher Education Department, I want to welcome you into the ranks of professional educators. Over the last 2 months, I've heard so many stories about teacher candidates going above and beyond to support their mentor teachers and provide a sense of normalcy and routine to their students. I know that each of you are well prepared to bring about the very best in your future students, no matter what challenges they face or what modality you work in. Thank you for becoming a teacher. I also want to give a special shout out to my own doctoral student who's graduating this semester, Dr. Michelle Douglas. Guns up.
Graduates, teachers, you made it. I am so proud of you, and I encourage you to be proud of yourselves and your accomplishments. You've made it through the most challenging teacher education program in this state, and I can't wait to see where you go from here.
Those of you receiving a master's degree and doctorate today, I salute you. You all can say with pride that you are alumni of Texas Tech's College of Education.
While you may not be walking across the stage today or shaking the president's hand, I invite you to take a moment and reflect on what truly matters. Think about the lessons you've learned, the experiences you've had, and the bonds you have formed. Friends will become colleagues, and they will be a network of support and encouragement throughout your career.
The word commencement means the beginning. In some cases, this is the beginning of your career. For others, it's the beginning of a new phase of your journey as a professional. I am excited to see where your journey takes each of you.
The honor and integrity that is a part of our identity here at Texas Tech and the College of Education will guide your future endeavors. I encourage you to never give up the curiosity, drive, and love of learning that has brought you to where you are right now.
The tradition of hooding masters and doctoral graduates is symbolic of passing the academic torch. On this day, you become part of a legacy of all those who've gone before you in your area of study. You are more than just a graduate. Today, we welcome you as peers and colleagues.
I received my PhD just a few short years ago, and I vividly remember the relief of having completed the marathon and the excitement for what was to come. I know the sleepless nights, the sacrifices, the challenges you all have faced to get to this moment. I assure you it will be worth it.
Dramatic changes await us all as we redefine education, technology, and the way we interact with each other as people and as professionals. We will be looking to you, the graduating class of 2020, to lead us into that future, to bring new innovations and new ideas to the table. Congratulations again, and guns up.
I also encourage each of you to take time to remember the people that have helped you along the way. One thing that I hope you take with you is that we are all a product of our environment and upbringing. No one achieves these types of milestones alone. Remember to thank the people that supported you during your childhood and early adulthood. And don't forget to return the favor to somebody else. Now it's your turn to be the teacher, the mentor, and a guide to those that follow in your footsteps. Guns up.
In 2018, Texas Tech University achieved an important designation as a Hispanic serving institution through the U.S. Department of Education. This means that Hispanic students constitute at least 25% of our student population. This designation was of such importance to us at the College of Education that we incorporated it into our new strategic plan. Our vision statement now reads that we are committed to being the top college of education within a Hispanic serving institution in the nation. To all our students who are part of this amazing population, thank you for making us better by sharing your gifts, your skills, and your unique perspective. Congratulations.
Your tenacity and drive to succeed is evident. Now it is time to take a moment and consider how far you've come, how hard you've worked, and how much you've achieved. Late night study sessions, endless manuscript reviews and edits, those are behind you, at least for now. Take a break, relax, and celebrate.
A recent survey found that Texas Tech graduates are the most prepared in the state of Texas to join and make an impact on our workforce. We were ranked in the top 10 in the nation, along with institutions such as Harvard, MIT, and Ohio State. Our graduates are sought after. We already knew this, but it's nice to hear it from others as well. President Skubinek said that this recognition speaks to, and I quote, the work ethic and character of our students and of the faculty and staff who prepare them, end of quote. This recognition is because of people like you. You embrace and embody the spirit of Texas Tech and of the College of Education. On behalf of all of us in the College of Education, we congratulate each of you and we celebrate your past accomplishments and your limitless future.
Graduate degrees are conferred through the graduate school upon recommendation by the graduate faculty. We will begin by recognizing those who have achieved the highest academic designation, a doctoral degree. Following the recognition of our doctoral recipients, we will recognize those students who are receiving master's degrees.
Dr. David L. Findley, Hooding Professor, Dr. Joseph Claudet. Dr. Gabriel H. Gillespie, Hooding Professor, Dr. Joseph Claudet. Dr. Dana Faust Green, Hooding Professor, Dr. Joseph Claudet. Dr. Stacy Gwen Johnson, Hooding Professor, Dr. Joseph Claudet. Dr. Heather R. Newman, Hooding Professor, Dr. Joseph Claudet. Dr. Dwayne T. Wilkins, Hooding Professor, Dr. Joseph Claudet. Dr. Chester Jenk, Jr., Hooding Professor, Dr. Stephanie Jones. Dr. Fidelis Gang, Hooding Professor, Dr. Stephanie Jones. Dr. Tien Quinn, Hooding Professor, Dr. John McNaughton. Dr. Katie R. Galloway Clark, Hooding Professor, Dr. Charles Cruz. Dr. Julia G. Cuevas Guerra, Hooding Professor, Dr. Julie Schmidt. Dr. Michelle D. Douglas, Hooding Professor, Dr. Doug Hammond. Dr. Rhonda Elaine Harmon, Hooding Professor, Dr. Shirley Matson. Dr. Catherine Street Hoover, Hooding Professor, Dr. Jen Wong. Dr. Tara Lynette McDonald, Hooding Professor, Dr. Rebecca Height. Dr. Jennifer A. Morrison, Hooding Professor, Dr. Jong-hee Kim. Dr. Christopher J. Thompson, Hooding Professor, Dr. Rebecca Height. Dr. Serifi Turan, Hooding Professor, Dr. Shirley M. Matson. Dr. Ricardo Carlos Velasco, Hooding Professor, Dr. Rebecca Height. Dr. Angela Lynn Smenta, Hooding Professor, Dr. Fernando Valle. Dr. Yvette Cortino, Hooding Professor, Dr. Tara Stevens. Dr. Brian Patrick Kelly, Hooding Professor, Dr. Tara Stevens. Dr. Esteban Montenegro, Hooding Professor Dr. Todd Little. Dr. Brooke M. Depew, Hooding Professor Dr. John McNaughton. Christina Acosta Guerrero, Tori E. Cooper, Kyra Lynn Duffy, Monica Ann Gomez, Hunter Luke Shade, John Raymond Thomas, Cheyenne Nicole Todd, Gemma Christina Volpato, Miles Jared Walker, Holly Kim Warren, Kaylee B. Weaver, Elizabeth Ray Botkin, Shelby Leah Sharp, Pedro Davila, Kayla Lee Ann Northcutt, Lee Osborne, Christy Lee Cook, Urachi Blessing Iwuji, Chelsea Nicole Adams, Caitlin Elaine Allen, Linda Apia, Sandra Castillo, Ikran Idris Gualdal, Tyler Francis Onig, Alexis Nicole Ortiz, Andrew Jean Rowe, Linda Diane Bellevue, Kaylee Elizabeth Grandage, Paisley Jan Landry, Vincent Thomas Mate, Sherilyn Lucille Willingham, Ashley Ann Abercrombie Allardyce, Jordan Blair Adrian, Zara Ali, Emily Robbins Bravo, Shani R. Bradley, Cheryl Marie Burgett, Julia Nicole Burris, Anna Marie Clements, Dallas Deanne Cooper, Michelle Christie Cross, Dina Marie Donnell, Alexis Jade Favela, Gloria Gonzalez, Jerome Marcus Hale Jr., Patrick Dennis Healy, Story Lane Johnson, Chelsea Lynn Maloney, Erica Lorena Mercado, Jamie Renee Metcalf, Tracy Levon Parnell, Christine Lynn Phillips, Elizabeth Irene Robertson, Stephanie Atilano Rojas, Lauren Nicole Sammons, Ida Schmidt, Stephanie Ann Smith, Monique Sturgis, Sabrina Arlene Thomas, Christine Elizabeth Tyler, Danielle Valverde, Heather Mary Lightfoot Winthrow, Paige E. Dotson, Brittany Michelle Juarez, Colleen Marie Lautzenheiser, Katie Delane Nagin, Daly Elizabeth Rivas.
We will now recognize the graduates receiving the baccalaureate degree in the College of Education.
Sarah Elizabeth Enos, banner bearer for the College of Education, summa cum laude. Reagan K. Bacchus, summa cum laude. Emily Marie Bacon, cum laude. Cambry Dawn Bailey, summa cum laude. Kristen Marie Barrett, magna cum laude. Brittany Leanne Borders, magna cum laude. Nay Teresa Bramlett, magna cum laude. Allison Nadine Camber, magna cum laude. Abigail Carroll. Morgan Elizabeth Segelski, cum laude. Lauren Claire Chance, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Chapman, summa cum laude. Emily Victoria Cisneros, summa cum laude. Kenna Hope Deckel. Courtney Durham. Amber Dawn Eason. Taylor Brianne Elliott, magna cum laude. Macy Evans, magna cum laude. Jennifer Elizabeth Ferguson. Elizabeth Paige Fisher, magna cum laude. Alicia Fleming. Jada Lynn Ford. Emilio Garcia III. Nicole Francis Glenn, magna cum laude. Courtney Ashlyn Gordon, cum laude. Catherine Eleanor Grady, cum laude. Kaylee Celeste Guest, summa cum laude. Reagan Lou Hadaway, magna cum laude. Mallory Kate Hale, cum laude. Preble Marie Hare, magna cum laude. Lily Ann Hargrave. Avery Isabel Hardy. Carolyn Marie Hendricks. Jordan Rayanne Holland, cum laude. Rachel Nicole Hood, cum laude. Megan Denise Hulsey, cum laude. Caitlin Nicole Huriega, magna cum laude. Catherine Blair James. Lauren Drew Ketron. Alexis Killinger, summa cum laude. Sydney Lorene Lamb, magna cum laude. Summer Caitlin Lanther. Miranda Savannah Licon. Brooke Elizabeth Loth, magna cum laude. Crystal Maldonado Marufo. Joanne Martinez. Rebecca Michelle Molina. Larissa Ann Montes, summa cum laude. Garrett Michael Moore. Shelby Nicole Morgan, cum laude. Allison Mullins. Thomas Edward Neal. Triana Lynn Newmeyer. Emily Noyce, cum laude. Hannah R. Exner, magna cum laude. Alejandra Para Sandoval, cum laude. Nathaniel C. Peña. Zaria Janith Peña Perales, cum laude. Chloe Lee Polk. Jacqueline Marie Pruitt, summa cum laude with honors from the Honors College. McKenna Jade Rattan, summa cum laude with honors from the Honors College. Jenna Elizabeth Riley. Caitlin Elizabeth Rhodes, summa cum laude. Rebecca Paniagua Riley, magna cum laude. Megan Kathleen Robinson, summa cum laude. Sumner Holly Sabasco. Chandler Hope Shade. Lindsay Brianne Smith, magna cum laude. Ruby Faye Smola. Megan Marie Summers. Lindsay Janelle Ungasik. Morgan Nicole Van Domelen. Abigail Nicole Williams, magna cum laude. Lauren Marie Yeats. Ashley Ann Blackwell. Megan Marie Hodge, cum laude. Sarah Michaela Molinar, magna cum laude.
Congratulations to all graduates. In an effort to keep all of you connected, each undergraduate will receive a complimentary one-year membership to the Texas Tech Alumni Association, made possible by the Office of the President, and a one-year membership to the Red Raider Club, made possible by a generous gift from George and Linda McMahon.
It all began with the first loud and proud graduates of Texas Tech. Those dreamers and trailblazers had a vision to create an organization that would serve as a connection for alumni to one another and to the school they loved so dearly. A vision to give back by supporting the next generation and help the university continue to grow and strive. That vision for the Texas Tech Alumni Association has never changed. We represent more than 200,000 alumni across the world. No matter what you do or where your life takes you, you're part of the loud and proud alumni of Texas Tech. You're one of us.
It's going to be a fun night here in the Hub City for the boys in the black and red.
The Alumni Association extends congratulations to each of the May 2020 graduates. You are encouraged to maintain contact with Texas Tech University through your Alumni Association. The association is particularly pleased to honor the undergraduate students ranking highest academically in each college, and will recognize this accomplishment with a plaque mailed to each of the highest ranking students. Please join me in congratulating these honor students. We also want to pay honor to those students receiving teacher certification along with their degree. Please join me in congratulating these future teachers.
Graduates, as we come to the end of this commencement exercise, I appreciate the opportunity to again offer my personal congratulations. You should know that the Texas Tech University community is proud of you, just as are your parents, loved ones, and friends. I know I join with you in acknowledging and thanking them for all they have done to help you to get to this important point in your life. The contributions of our faculty and staff have also been an essential part of your educational experience, And I join with you in thanking them for the important role they have played in your educational and personal development while at Texas Tech. You've changed and grown during the time you've been at Texas Tech, but you've made a difference in Texas Tech as well. You've impacted the lives of your classmates, some of whom will be among your best friends for the rest of your life. Your personal success and achievements have and will continue to elevate the reputation of our university. With your talents, your Texas Tech education, and the persistence you've displayed in earning your degree, you are well positioned to succeed. But your ultimate success in life is not determined by what you know today, but rather what you continue to learn and how you'll continue to grow, professionally and personally. Be a lifelong learner. Nurture your intellectual curiosity. Be committed to your family, to your friends, to your community, and to causes that make a difference in this world. You reveal your Red Raider character from the commitments you make. Strive for honor evermore. That's an essential part of what Texas Tech is about. Because you are Red Raiders, there is an expectation that you will change the world for the better. We know that you will add to that legacy. Remember that Texas Tech University will always be your home, and friendships made here will always be a part of your life. Stay connected to Texas Tech. Your university will be the better for it. Return to campus when you can and tell the world with pride that you are a Red Raider. To the class of May 2020, I extend my heartfelt congratulations and best wishes for success. Please join me now in the singing of the Matador song that will be led by Anna Tesh, graduating with a Bachelor of Music degree. And always, go Tech.
Songs of love we'll sing to thee. Bear our banners far and wide, ever to be our pride. Fearless champions ever be.